Welcome to Vlogmas 2019 with me, Talia from Talia's Nail Tales. That's right, you guys, every single day in December you're going to have a video from me leading up until Christmas. Welcome back to another Vlogmas video. I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. Today I have a completely different video to share with you, but it's still 100% relevant to my nail channel and me running my nail channel. I kind of want to say that it is like a behind the scenes of how I got here with Vlogmas. With my Vlogmas series, there are 24 videos that I needed to do, and I needed to start prepping for them at the beginning of November. So here we are in December, and I'm trying to get these videos up for you guys, but I needed to have like a plan set in place as to how these videos were going to come to you. So one of the things that I'm finding currently when I'm filming this video in November is that I have all these ideas in my head, and I have all these things that I need to do. When I'm working on my clients, I have all of these like items that I need to remember, just things in my head, and I need somewhere to put them. So I do have one other planner type of video on this channel, and I'll leave it in the description box below, and I go through some nail tech related planners in that video. I go through the planner that I was currently using last year, and the system that I'm using this year is the Happy Planner system. If you keep up with my second channel, then you would have seen a lot of Happy Planner and planner related content. I'm bringing that to this channel in this video. How I'm going to do this video is it's going to be in 3 parts. So I'm going to go over some of the basics of planning just as a whole at the beginning. So if you know a lot about planning, or you know a lot about Happy Planner or anything like that, I'll leave like a little jump screen here where you can jump to the next part of the video. But I am gonna like bring this back really basic for a lot of people who might be interested in a similar system or who literally have no idea what I'm talking about. So I do want to go over some of the basics. Part 2 is going to be setting up my new social media planner using all of this stuff here that you guys have seen. And then part 3, I'm gonna do a flip through of my new social media planner so that you guys can see what's gonna keep me organized and what's gonna keep me functional for not just filming for this series, but in my nail studio as a whole, and for working on clients and basically just running my nail business. So let's jump into part 1 of the video. We're gonna go through all of this stuff here when we set up. I also wanted to say that anything that I can find links for on Amazon, I'll leave in the description box below, pretty detailed for you guys. And then if there's anything Happy Planner related that I can't find on Amazon, definitely check the Happy Planner website, or there is a Happy Planner supplier in Canada, Talia Planning, and she does have a discount code for me to give to you guys. But we'll go through that a little later on. First, bottoms up. So this here is the current system that I use for my everyday planning. This is a Happy Planner that I have Franken-Planned, which means that I've taken a bunch of different planners and combined them into one. So I'm going to do just a little bit of a flip through of this for you guys so you can kind of see what I'm working with. There are literally hundreds of different planner brands and planners out there and different layouts and everything. So it's really hard to narrow down what would work for a certain individual until you kind of dive in and see what's working for you and what's not working for you. The systems that I love is the Happy Planner system. Happy Planner system is a disc-bound system. They come with little discs like this, and they are compatible with like all the Happy Planner products, and you can get Happy Planners already set up, ready to go, which is this one, for example. This is how they come. So they have like their cover, they have the discs, and then you have like your different layouts of whatever you can have. So what I'm gonna just kind of briefly chat about with you guys is some of the different layouts that Happy Planner offers, just so when I'm referring to the layouts in this video, when I'm setting my planner up, you know what I'm talking about. So there are so many different types of layouts that you can get. Generally, you'll have like kind of a notes section, you'll have like your January cover, you'll have your month section, and then this is where, if people are talking about different layouts, this is what it means. So this is a vertical layout, which means that the lines are up and down. It's laid out from Monday to Sunday, and the vertical layouts can vary. Sometimes they're just like 3 little boxes, sometimes it's all lines, sometimes it's an hourly layout, but generally this is what a vertical layout looks like. I do want to show you guys some other layouts that we're also going to use, or just so you know what I'm talking about. This planner layout here is what's called a dashboard layout, which is pretty much exclusive to Happy Planner. I'm not too sure if any other brands kind of carry this type of layouts. Again, we have like our notes section at the beginning of January. We have our January monthly, and then we jump to this layout. So this is super unique to a lot of different other brands that I've seen. So this one is kind of like a general catch-all on the left-hand side, and then you have your weekly layout on the right-hand side. So it goes from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This people use for like meals or anything like that, but this is kind of the dashboard layout. I tried to use this for my everyday life. I didn't like how it wasn't laid out in like a chronological order. It really kind of threw me off that Monday would be here and Sunday was here. I just didn't really like it, but I have been using this as kind of my catch-all currently for my big planner here, because I do have a nail work section in here that we will go over in a bit. This layout or the last one that I just showed you here are what I'm going to be using for my weeks. I'm not too sure, because this one's functioning really well for me in my social media section of my planner, but I'm really curious to see if I do like this one a little bit better. So this is the same type of idea. This is a teacher layout. This layout usually comes out around June. I don't know if you can really get this layout anymore. I use this for my catch-all every day. So what I do is I do my sections down the side here, and then across the top is where I have it labeled Monday. This for me functions so well for my personal life, which is something that I use all the time. But I did want to show it to you guys. I have seen this type of layout used for a social media planner as well. It's like it would function really well for somebody who has a bunch of different things to keep track of. So for example, you could have your Facebook here, Instagram here, YouTube here. If you did like a Patreon here, nail work here. You could just have it laid out completely different. If I was to use this for social media, I'd probably do it for Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, my schedule that would go up every day, and then filming and editing. That's a way that you could use this type of layout, and it would work really well for social media as well. This is the last layout that I wanted to share with you guys. This is called a monthly layout from the Happy Planner. Keep in mind, these are all Happy Planner products. The monthly layout is the same type of setting where you've got your catch-all over here, then you jump to a month spread, then you jump to this kind of catch-all basics again for your month. I really like this layout. And then you have daily to-dos, and you have a couple pages each month for your daily to-dos. You have a notes section, and then you jump in to the next month. So this is something that we will be using in my planner as well, because I'm finding that I need a really good monthly system and a really good weekly system. So we will be Franken-planning this system as well. Now, as much as you guys are seeing like all these colors and stuff, when I picked up these planners, I don't know if you can get these specific ones anymore, because I picked these up in June with the exception of this one. This one might still be in like Michael's or online. So the colors and stuff are different, but you can still find monthly, dashboard, horizontal, vertical, hourly. You can still find all those layouts, just the colors might look a little bit different. So hopefully that makes sense. This little notebook is what the Happy Planner refers to as a Happy Notes. And essentially all it is a whole bunch of dot grid paper. I use it for like my note-taking section is kind of what I use it for. And in my YouTube category here, I have set up this little half sheet that is kind of going to be my prompts for this video and for what I want my social media planner to include. I'm going to do a little bit of haul of some stuff that I picked up to create this planner. So you can buy planners already set up, ready to go, just dive in and start using. One of the things I like about the Happy Planner is how you can customize it for what works for you and set up a planner that totally functions for you. So I picked up some things off of Amazon, and I'm really pumped because they all kind of match. So I picked up this dashboard set, which is 3 of these dashboards, and these are going to be my 3 main categories for my new planner. I also picked up this divider set. It is full of 8 different dividers for the different categories that I'm going to have in my planner as well. I also picked up these pre-punched hard covers. I much prefer using these hard covers. I'll show you my journal setup here. This is what this is going to be. This is my journal. I have Violet's baby journal, a gratitude journal, and a wellness journal all in here. I have videos on a lot of this stuff on my second channel, so anything I'm referencing, again, I'll put in the description box below. But these are the covers that I prefer to use versus these ones that come in the stores that are plastic and kind of flimsy. I just really just don't care for them because they do offer these hard covers. I much prefer using these hard covers. And I thought about getting a different cover for my social media planner than my journals, but essentially I love this one. I absolutely love how it looks, and I think it's gonna look great in my nail studio because that's where this planner is going to stay. I did pick up some expander metal discs. So these discs that you can get in planners are a classic size, so they're significantly smaller than these expander ones, but I really just wanted to have my planner have as much note paper and stuff as I want, so I did want bigger rings for it. These are pen loops that you can get off of Amazon, which we're gonna put in my planner as well. The last thing that I picked up, which isn't like a necessity, but I do use these all the time when I do planning stuff, is some new tweezers, and I saw these ones on Amazon and I was thinking I bet those would work really well for placing stickers because they're a little bit sharper than the ones that I'm currently using. Okay, the last thing I wanted to share with you, which we're gonna dive a little bit into once we get this all set up here, is there is a local Canadian shop, the Prairie Planner. She has no idea I'm filming this video, but I love her sticker shop. I rave about it all the time on my second channel, and I picked up 2 monthly kits from her.
I did reach out to the Prairie Planner and see if she would offer you guys a coupon code, and she did. If you use the code Talia, it'll save you 15% until the end of March 2020.
One of the things I really like about her sticker shop is that she makes Happy Planner specific stickers. So I ordered 2 monthly kits from her. This first kit here, which is a December kit, which we're gonna use for my December monthly. And then I ordered this one, which is technically her January kit. I just had her remove the January on here because I'm gonna actually use this for November. And this is another part of my planner. And then I ordered some of these winter glitter quarter boxes, which I'm also going to use in my planner. She does. You wanna start with your discs and your covers first. These discs, because they're expander discs, they come with 11 of them. You only need 9 of them for a classic planner. If you are looking at starting like in the planner community or getting yourself organized with a planner, I recommend if you don't know your planning style, just invest in like a really inexpensive planner, just something from Walmart, something from Staples, and just dive into it. And then that way you can get a feel for what's working for you, what's not working for you, and then branch into something else, because I mean, you don't have to get as involved into it as I am, but it can be kind of expensive. So if I would hate for you guys to like buy a really expensive planner and then just not use it because you're not entirely sure how to, or what, it doesn't work for you or something like that. My advice is to always just start with something inexpensive first. I have like been in the planner community for many years, even though I took an absence when I was pregnant with Rose. That's a long story. But I've always kind of stayed in it. Like I've always kind of watched like what's new in the planning community and what I liked and what I didn't like. And I got really interested in the Happy Planner system this past summer, and I am like so engrossed into it. And the reason I love it is because of how customizable it is. Okay, so the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my dashboards in. These are for my 3 different main categories of my planner. I really like these dashboards because they're clear. Okay, so I do have my list of everything that I want. So these are the 8 different categories that I want. I was kind of playing around with this, a little unsure. Generally, I think I'm gonna have 3 sections though. I'm gonna have a calendar section, I'm gonna have a notes section, and I'm gonna have a list section. But I'm not gonna label these yet, just in case that changes as I go through setting this up. So our initial planner is set up here. Our first category is going to be the calendar section, which I have these right here to put 2 in for the calendar section. We are gonna have a monthly section. We are also going to have a weekly section. And then in our next section, we are gonna have, this is gonna be my list section. So the first one is gonna be like a checklist category. I want a project section, a nail ideas section. These might move. Okay, and then my last one is my notes section. In my notes section, I'm gonna have a favorite section, a shopping section, general notes section as well, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, so in my planner currently, I do have a nail work section back here. A couple of the things that I have in here, I have a shopping list here from that monthly layout that I shared with you. I have a current favorites right here. And then I have my 12 days of Christmas ideas that we came up with, and our final themes are on the back of it. I shouldn't even say we came up with this. A lot of you guys came up with these ideas. And then our final list is on the back, but I'm not gonna share it with you because I'm just not sure when this video is going up in December. And if you haven't seen all the 12 themes yet, then I don't want you to see. This is another note sheet that I set up. I just make these, you guys, just out of like a whole bunch of different Happy Planner stuff. And this is some different Vlogmas ideas that I have. As you can see at the time of filming this, I didn't even fill this in, but I'm gonna do that as well. This is a checklist paper that I got from the teacher layout when I initially set up my teacher Happy Planner for my personal use, and I kind of adapted it because I think it's supposed to be for like students to like check absences or something. I don't really know what it's for, but I use it for any of my little to-dos for each video that I do. So I have my film, edit, upload, thumbnail, description, end screen, cards, tags, product links, Instagram post, Instagram stories, Facebook page, and Facebook group, because this is everything that I have to do per video that I do. So this is coming over into my social media planner as well. A lot of times this planner stays upstairs on my main floor where I would use it a lot of the time, and I need something that just stays in my nail studio that catches everything that I need it to, that it functions for my videos that I film for my nail channel, videos for my personal channel, as well as like my shopping lists, my favorites, like everything. I just want to leave this planner in the nail studio and just not even have to worry about it. Okay, so our first section is our calendar section, and I do want a monthly section. So we're going to go back to that monthly layout, which is this one. And in here, I'm going to put November to January for now, and then if I'm finding that I've got room for more categories in here, I will add more. Really, I just want my monthly to be the calendar and maybe a note section. That's it. Because a lot of times I have deadlines or videos that are due on certain days, and I just want like a general reference to look back on for that. So our next section would be weekly, and until January I'm going to use the dashboard layout, which does work right now. Okay, so then we jump to our next section here, which is going to be our list section. My checklist for videos is going to go right at the front. This is videos that I've filmed or videos that I want to film, and I actually use this for both my personal and nail channel as well. Okay, the next section that I want in here is my projects category, which will be this one. So for projects, I have two papers that I can use for this. This is a Franken-Planner notebook. Seriously guys, like when I got into this, I just dove in. I have a whole bunch of, they call this filler paper. So there's a whole bunch of different types of papers that you can get from the Happy Planner. Some of the packs that I picked up, these social media sheets, and in that pack it came with a bunch of ones like this, and then it also came with a bunch of like project type of ones. These are the papers that I'm going to put in there. I know these are still available though, because I've seen these at Michael's. And when they came out with their recent launch, they came out with this other filler paper, which are these ones, and they are kind of project paper as well. So then we're going to jump to the notes section. I need a favorites category, a shopping category, a nails category, and a notes category. So first thing I'm going to do is my favorites section. You'll be able to find just basic line paper or just basic dot grid paper. So even if it doesn't have the little embellishments on it, you might be able to find something still. So, and then I need my shopping list. I'm gonna do dot grid paper because sometimes I like to make it kind of random. And so this paper, I don't like how it has like the dates and stuff on it. So I'm just gonna flip it over, and then I can use this paper on this side. So this is for my shopping list. Is my nail ideas. I might use blank paper for this one. A lot of times this is like different ideas that I have for my clients that I just need some paper to write down on. So a lot of times I just want blank paper for this. Okay, and then the last section here is just going to be like general notes section. Okay, my next step is to label this all, and then I will do a flip through and show you guys what we did. So with your pen loop, I like to have it in the middle of my planner, but if you hang it over the edge like this, you can fit wider pens, and if you have more narrow pens, you just push it in a little bit more. The pen that I'm probably going to use is a little bit of a thicker pen, so I'm going to hang this over the edge a bit. I have two other things I'm going to do before I show you guys the flip through. First, I'm going to set up my monthly for November as well as for December. You definitely, if you're gonna set up a monthly, do not have to do this by any way, shape, or form. I like her monthly kits because I find they kind of add structure and they cover up things that I don't need to know about. Marianne, if you're watching this video, thank you for making me these stickers. Oh my gosh, what was that, like 3 years ago now? Because now I'm using them. So she made me some LE stickers and some Fusion stickers, and now I'm using them. I'm gonna put this little pocket folder here right before my weekly. Okay, and we're gonna set up my Decembers now. My next thing that I want to do is in my notes section, my shopping list section. Generally, there's two places I get my nail supplies from. So Can West, which you guys see a lot in my videos, and Canada Nail Supplies for usually Swarovski crystals. So I'm just gonna do a shopping list for both of them. I have an Alphabets book, which I literally use all the time. I love this book. It's probably like my top sticker book. I want two different favorites. I want my 2019 favorites, and then I also want just like a general favorites. Like I would like to get back into my monthly favorites, but I just don't know if I work enough to have favorites every single month. Friend Marianne, who made me a lot of these stickers back in the day when I used to do planning. So that's where a lot of these are coming from, in case you guys are wondering. So sadly, you can't get them. Alright guys, let's do a flip through of the social media planner that I just set up. So if you guys have any questions about what's inside here, refer back to the other two sections of this video because I did go into quite a bit of depth in those parts. So I'm not gonna really dive into the different layouts too much. Classic size Franken-Planner planner, has expander discs, hardcover. We have some dashboards here. When you first open it up, there is this dashboard which is labeled calendar section. Then you flip to my monthly layout here. We're gonna start with November's layout, which I had two videos that had to go up. This one won't go up on time though. I don't have the collections yet, but two videos that have to go up. December thing, it's all set up, ready to go. I just have to double check with Sarah what order and days we want these videos that you guys are watching to go up. So that's pretty blank for now. For January, I've done nothing with it. So that's just the monthly section. All I wanted in there was calendars. I have this pocket folder here, which I keep my monthly stickers from the Prairie Planner. I also keep my logo stickers here for Fusion, Can West, and Light Elegance videos that just so I have them if I need them in my planner. This side here, I have my December stickers for the monthly kit. Then we jump to our weekly tab. For the weekly setup, I am using a dashboard layout until December. So for November, we do have this month here, which I won't use because I have the monthly section in its own category. And the reason that I did that is because I want to be able to flip through months really quick to see what's coming up, versus this one where I'd have to flip through the weeklies at the same time. So I honestly think I will probably glue these together, so I just don't even have to like worry about that being a monthly layout. So this is the dashboard layout that I'm going to use. It's really great for doing different checklists as well as running to-do lists on this side. So this is the current week that I'm filming this video on, so in all honesty I haven't really sat down to do much filming and editing, so I haven't had to use this to-do list, but I will more than likely be using it on the weekend, so I am going to leave it. When you get to next week, I did something a little bit different. I put in all these get social inserts on here as well, so that I can start utilizing these. And something else that I think I'm going to do is I had these stickers custom made for me from the Prairie Planner as well, and I think I'm going to use them like here. So this is going to be like Talia's Nail Tales. That's Instagram, Talia's Nail Tales, YouTube. The only thing is I'd go through these pretty quick, so I'm not too sure if I am actually going to use these, but this was my intention for these. So then like this would be for Instagram, this would be for Instagram here, and then this would be for YouTube here, this would be for YouTube here. So that's kind of the idea of these social media inserts. And then on the back is the exact same accounts that you would correlate with this. So green, blue, purple, pink would be on the back here, and then you would write any of the to-dos that you had for those specific accounts. And then we have my dashboard layout again. So I did that for all of the different layouts for December. Then for January, we're jumping to a completely different planner, Glam Girl vertical lined layout. So I do have my social media insert here as well, but this is the layout that I want to try using in the new year. Basically, it's just like a checklist format for me. So my idea with this is I plan to do like different videos or posts or anything that I have to do across the top for the week, and then this is just going to be running to-do lists as well. So then we jump to my projects dashboard. I decided to do that as a projects versus the lists. So this is any sort of projects that I have in the nail studio or for videos. So I have my videos checklists here, and then I have my video project section. This is any projects that I'm working on that are video related, any collabs, any contract work, anything like that that these inserts will be good for. And then my next section is my studio project section. So this is any projects that I have to do in the nail studio. For example, my swatch stick project has been like ongoing for years. That's a huge project that I would use something like this for. My next tab in this section is just a to-do section, or to-do tab. This is just a running to-do list that I want. So I have, it's titled daily to-dos, but obviously I'm not going to do them daily. I just wanted list paper in here for any running to-dos that I have in the nail studio, video related, anything like that, emails that have to be sent, any of the behind the scenes work, just running to-dos is what that is for. This section is my list section here. So we have my shopping lists, which I've divided with CanWest, Canada Nail Supplies, Clear Jelly. These are the ones that I typically order from the most, but I do have just a running or nail studio shopping list on this side here, crystal shopping list on here, and this one I'm actually just gonna set up for just general. Like, so for example, if I see something on social media that I really like and I'm just not sure which supplier I'm gonna get it from, I'm gonna put it in there. That's what that category is gonna be for. Then we jump to our favorite section at the back here. I have it divided for just a running to-do list of nail favorites and a 2019 favorites list. And then the last category back here is my notes section. So we have our 12 days of Christmas. Also have my Vlogmas ideas sheet, and then I just have some lined paper here. And I am gonna go in and put some blank note paper in here as well. And then my pen loop with my pen. If you guys are wondering what pen I absolutely love, in case you guys are pen junkies too, Pentel Energel pen. I love, it's a 0.5 tip as well. It's super, super sharp. It's a great gel tip pen. I absolutely love this thing. My other favorite loves of life for pens are these ones here. This is my Pilot G-Tech C4 pen. I love these pens as well. It's super, super sharp, and it is a fine tipped gel pen as well. So these are my two absolute favorite pens, in case you guys were curious. But you have to like a fine, sharp tip gel pen in order to love those pens. Some people that I recommend them to try them and they don't like them, and it's because they don't like either sharp or gels. So anyway, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different than things that I've typically show you guys on this channel, but I definitely needed a social media planner. This is something that's going to stick in my nail studio. I won't have to carry my other planner around the house, which I'm so excited about for that. So you guys will probably see this in vlogs, and now you kind of have a reference. If you want to see more about it, you can just refer back to this video. I know it was a super rambly, like long-winded video, so if you're still here, thank you for sticking around, and make sure you come back tomorrow. Make sure you're following me on all my social media as well, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.